smells so good. Even though it tastes like rubber. I'll drink that one for later. God, really, really weird dreams. Dreams of green structures. Weird looking structures like this. Yeah. Maybe I've been looking at this too much. No, it was just not one, it was many of them. Like a whole planet. Am I dreaming of you, Ann? Look, I'm gonna start calling you Alan, alright? I know you're in my mind. I know you're able to feel what I feel. At least I think so. You're probably keeping silent on purpose. Trying to understand who I am, how I feel, what I am. And you know what? I don't feel bad about this. At first, I didn't want you in my head. But now that you're in my head, I feel like I can learn a lot from you. Not just good things, bad things. I want to know you more, Alan. I know you're listening to me. I know you're probably up in my memories, trying to understand me, how humans are, or how I despise Altera, and all that stuff. I know you're in there. And I know you're listening. Just please don't go into weird places in my brain. There's some really nasty stuff in there. And I'm pretty sure you don't want to know what it is. Maybe you don't understand it, and maybe that's good, that you don't understand it. Okay. You know what? Here's the plan. You see this room? This is supposed to be a research room where I put samples and stuff in. I think this is what we'll be working on. I know I'm supposed to get something for you or transfer you into some kind of body, but right now you didn't really give me much information. Jeez, I was so thirsty. Yeah, not enough information. I can't really make up what kind of body I could transfer you with. Maybe I can find something with a lot of storage, like a computer. A computer would work, right? No, you probably want something physical. Speaking of physical, hey, there's just one rule I want to add in here, okay? Since you're in my mind and all. Whenever you figure out a way to control me, you will not control me. Promise? I'll take the silence as a yes. And if you ever end up controlling me somehow, you don't want to know what I can do, okay? Humans are crazy, okay? I can go out there and just drown myself. Yeah, that would be a really nasty loss for you and for me. You know what? On the other side, maybe I should not think about that. It's starting to get crazy out there. Maybe I need a pet. No, I need to find materials. I need to build this research, collecting samples and everything, and I also need to farm everything. I need stuff to get done. And I also need to find a way to communicate with my brother. How about that? Since I've helped you, Alan, how about you help me in return? I mean, it's only fair, right? You get to find how I would be able to receive something from my brother. He's out there, obviously. And in return, I find your body and then we can be good friends, you know? How about that? Is that too much to ask? I'm gonna need more of that. That's for sure.
Robin, you've been talking to yourself a lot more than usual. I think it's what we call loss of sanity. I will most likely need to start the insanity program on you very soon if you keep this up.
No, I am not losing my mind.
Symptoms shows the contrary.
PD8, for crying out loud, If I was really losing my mind, I wouldn't be doing this right now. I wouldn't be doing the research. I'd be a brain-dead zombie trying to find some body parts or something. Yeah. Do you think that would be normal?
Might I remind you the fish you ate that was still alive?
I want it off of my mind, but then again, I want it to stay. Just record everything, PDA. You were there for that. You got enough memory space for it. I mean, you would have enough memory space for this entity. Is it really an entity, or is it really a life form? It says it's not only him, but they. He's speaking for multiple of his kind. Jeez, how much can a human brain keep? Man, this is just ridiculous. Do we really use that little of our brain? How smart would we be if we actually were able to use all this potential? Well, we certainly wouldn't be dealing with Altera's shenanigans, that's for sure. Speaking of which, Alan, do you know what's evil and what's good? I mean, if you're a sapient life form, you would at least know the basic, right? Like the rights and wrongs, what you should not do and what you should do. I know you're listening. For crying out loud, can you at least answer from sometimes? Or are you sleeping? Maybe you're sleeping deep inside my mind and I'm just not noticing it. I can probably scan this real quick. Yeah, I can use the titanium. I'll need more glass though. Oh great! Can you explain to me why 4546B is so unstable? Unless you're partially responsible for it. Yeah, maybe you are. Maybe you're a big criminal in the eyes of your people, and you've tricked me into going into my mind. Maybe that's what you did. I mean, honestly, you know about survival more than I do. So you would trick people into getting into their minds. But what about the other Altera group you talked about? What about them? Why weren't you able? Why weren't you successful into tricking them? Maybe they have some Altera protocol to go through. I know for a fact that Xenoworks, even though they're related to Altera, you don't need to go into all the legal mumbo-jumbo. Well, there is a few legal mumbo-jumbo here and there. But then again, we're still looping back to this. Wow, you must be really surprised with how much activity is going on in our brains. And how much none of it is happening when we sleep. Perhaps less. And this come again for potential.
Don't forget your goals.
Yeah, true. I have to go back there, PDA. I agree. But hey, I got some projects to go through. We can't just simply go out there without really knowing what's out there, right? Could you at least attempt to scan that area, or am I too far from that? Probably most likely too far. But honestly, Alan, I don't know how you would have dealt with being inside the PDA. Would have you been as annoying as it is right now? I'm sorry, I'm not telling that you're annoying, PDA. I'm just saying that you're very chatty at times. Like, could you make yourself useful and probably tell me more about that cube that we saw? That would be very helpful.
While advanced human civilization has attempted for centuries to develop successful whole brain emulation techniques, it appears that the Architectrace has built a platform for accomplishing this holy grail of life extension technology. The energy field that feeds a suspended, animated cube also serves to power the operating software,
allowing the intelligence in storage to maintain consciousness throughout
the storage period. Once a stored consciousness has been transferred out of the cube, the component parts will become inert. Without witnessing and carefully observing the backup process, it is difficult to ascertain how the transfer works, and whether or not the process is truly lossless.
I have determined the location of some important technology. I implore you to investigate. I do not know what we will find. I just know it is important.
I am not sure how you did this transfer of data, Robin, but I will add the location to your HUD. I am worried that you are becoming more psychic ever since you've touched that cube. I will make sure to monitor your health as best I can.
Becoming more psychic? What are you on about? That was Alan's doing. He thinks it's a place of interest. I don't know. I'm not entirely prepared for this, and I need to think about it a little bit more. Give me 5 seconds or something.
Your energy intake has greatly increased. Resting could help counter this. Or perhaps sitting down and not thinking for 5 seconds would help you more. Human minds are confusing.
You know what? I'm not yet. I know you want me to go grab some artifact. I don't want to do this right now. I'm busy with something. How do you even remember this all of a sudden? Seriously. It's like, oh, just the night before, I did not remember where it was. And now you're here and you're saying, hey, I now know everything. Like, seriously? You're doing the research. That's what I've planned. That's what I'm doing, alright? You understood? We're hungry. We're thirsty. We need food. We need to survive. I can't just go out there yet and do your bidding. So annoying. Okay, I got plenty of titanium, but I'm probably gonna need some quartz for lockers. And for some reason, I don't have a locker with actual titanium in it. So I might as well... Oh, wait, no, I do. I do have one. Wow. You know, you're starting to make me very confused. You know that, Alan. You're in my brain. You're making some funky noises at times. Like, are you the one making that weird tinnitus sound in my ear? Did you have tinnitus before all of this? Because I swear to God, I did not have tinnitus. Why am I worrying about this? Okay, how much power is in there? Still 2 samples I could put in there. What are you gonna call this? Some kind of ancient technology? I'm making electricity using some life form? Yeah, we use this life form as much as you guys do. Okay, I'm gonna need some life samples to put in there. And there's plenty of them out there, right? Yep. And my pockets got plenty of space for that. Man, I'm also getting very, very hungry for some reason. Maybe it's all the thought process. Thinking so much and, you know, having to deal with all of this. One of each, at least. I want to get all the specimen. Also, the eggs that I got would certainly not fit in this aquarium. It's rather small. I would need some kind of big habitat full of water just to test that. Okay, so just drop these in here. They should not reproduce. There's only one of them. At least one of each. In theory, would they reproduce if I put 2 of the same? Probably overthinking, but this looks really neat, though. Okay, PDA, I will insert one of your data chips in here, just like that. And you should be able to start collecting data on these specimens. I'll try to find some more to add in there. I mean, can't have a research lab without having actual research going on, right? Yeah, perhaps I should get myself something to eat. It's one heck of a workout. Maybe I should think about making some foundations to this as well. It would help out secure this whole big piece floating out and about. You're actually decent, so I might as well eat some of you. And you guys are a source of water. I probably need a locker full of supplies as well. I keep just grabbing what I need and going back out there, getting the things I need. If I have a steady supplies of food, then this whole thing wouldn't be an issue. Yeah, how about... right next to the tools could be food? No, I think here would do. Just like that. Gonna need some titanium though. Well, I should have plenty of that. And now I should be able to name it food in water. And what? No, that doesn't work. Okay, just name it food. I should be able to be... okay. Well, that doesn't work for some reason. I'll figure that one out later. I knew I could change the colors of this for some reason. I totally forgot about it. I'll blame you, Alan. Yeah, coffee wouldn't hurt right now. Keep myself on edge. Being awake and all. Just drop one of those in here. More water. And the rest I'll cook. Just like that. And that should be enough for a meal. Are you ready to taste this? It tastes really funky. Hydrated and filled up. I should be good for a while. Just drop that in there. So, do you like the taste of coffee? It has a weird taste, right? It's very bitter. Didn't find any sugar or milk yet. It's not like I'm gonna find that underwater, that's for sure. Do you know if there's any space cows or anything like that? Oh, that's ready. I'll grab that. Put the copper in here. Wow, this is already filled up. Dang. Probably going to need more space for all of this. What else can I build that would be important for the lab? A jukebox? I'm not here to party. Though a modification station could be very, very helpful, I think. But I don't think I've ever found some diamonds. Means I have to go out there, right? I could have this, but apparently I need magnetite, whatever that is. Maybe a kind of work desk? Yeah, that could work. I'm just gonna need a piece of this. Okay, and let's put that here. I mean, it would look better if it was like this. This is too much wood grain. Fake wood and everything. I'm just gonna put a common desk. And no seats on that one. This is to put live samples and stuff on there. Yeah, this is kind of starting to look good. Now, as for the section,